The story that I'm about to tell you is titled The Missing Ball. This is bound to get interesting, so stay with me. This story is both fiction and fact, and it will be up to you to decipher when I'm telling you the truth and when I'm bullshitting you. So, without much ado, or further ado, here we go. When I was a young man growing up in the continent of Africa in my beloved country, Kenya, I attempted my luck in joining the Kenyan Defense Forces or the Kenyan military. If you have been through this difficult and grueling process, you know that one of the things that they do is engage in a series of physical tests to prove that you're capable and ready to become a Kenyan soldier. And one of those tests is running. Surprise, surprise, Kenyan running. All that goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
Africa tunaikamia tu most bana. I'm Kenyan, so you know I'm a marathon runner. Huh.
And what the military recruiters do is they congregate all of you together in a big field like a herd of sheep. And then they say to all of you, run. And so there I was, in the scorching sun of the African savannah, running for dear life, running like my life depended on it. The next physical test that the military does to all its applicants is to make sure that the entire body is in great shape. And so they look for any visible scars. They make sure that your dental structure is in order. They make sure that you don't have any amputated limbs. And for the men, now this is where it gets interesting. They check to make sure that you have both testicles. Now, there's a medical condition, I'm not sure whether you know about it, but some men, when they engage in physical activity, some testicles retract. You can probably guess where I'm going with this, but nonetheless, stay with me. When it was my time for the officer to check my testicles, he could not feel both of them, he only felt one. And so he looked up, looked me in the eyes, and he told me, son, I am sorry, but you cannot be a soldier. And I said to him, why, sir? I want this so much. Why is it that I cannot be a soldier? And the recruiting officer said to me, son, you cannot be a soldier because you have no balls. Oh, when the officer told me that, I was in distress. What did this mean for my future? Does it mean that I'll never join the army and shoot a gun? Does it mean that I'll always be shooting blanks? Did it mean that I'll never have kids? That day when I went home and took a shower, I decided to check one last time and make sure that the officer was right. And so I did a check. And I felt it. There it was. The missing ball. It had come down. And that is the story of life. Sometimes we are looking for something desperately. We want it so bad. It could be a set of keys, your cell phone, maybe your purpose in life. You could be looking desperately for it. But you didn't know it was right there in plain sight the whole time. All you needed to do was give yourself some time, be patient, and it will come down to you. Just like my missing ball.
Unaishiaje basic nika kesho iko promise na kuna era sitesi napenda album ya Chronics nyuma yangu na jeshi